Hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. Happy Friday, everybody. We made it. We're here. I'm a bit late. My apologies. I get later and later every morning. I'm sorry. Sometimes things happen, but I made it. I'm still here with you to pass along a couple smiles, hopefully a bit of positivity, and kind of get your Friday started with a bright spot, or what I'd like to believe is a bright spot. But hopefully your week has been smooth, and hopefully your Friday ahead and your weekend ahead is spectacular as well. Good morning, Marianne. So good to have you here this morning. Hey, Chris of the Maz's Musings podcast. Good to see you. Yes, it is race weekend. We're going to be talking about that here in just a second. Welcome to the show. Glad you're here. So glad that anybody is here. And look, if you watch me, thank you, because I don't know why you do. Look at me. Who am I? If it was Michelle, I get it. I get it. I mean, one, she's interesting. She's beautiful. She's fun. Me, well, I'm just kind of here, but hopefully I'm making you smile occasionally. I'm trying to do the best. Not as much as Michelle would do, but I'm trying to do my best with it anyway. So again, thank you. Thank you for watching any of these shows, even if it's just one, if it's all of them. Appreciate you being here. So let's go ahead and move on to what we are talking about on this Friday. It is April 4th, 2025. Well, it was the start of the springtime surprise race weekend today. Hopefully you're out there. Hopefully you've got some good things going on. Hopefully you took part in today's, Springtime Surprise 5K. It was the Groot 5K, the Guardians of the Galaxy Groot 5K. Hopefully you took part in it. Hopefully you got this a magnificent medal. Hopefully you had a great race day. I know it was a bit warm out there, so I get it. But hopefully it went spectacularly for you. And if you are part of the challenge, now that challenge week is a little bit different than most challenge weeks, because normally the challenge portion of it, outside of Dopey, which is 4 races, but a lot of them are just the 10K and the half marathon. Well, there is no half marathon during the springtime surprise. It's a 10-miler. Instead, is the longest race on Sunday. So you take part in all 3 races. So if you started your challenge this morning, hopefully it went smoothly for you. Hopefully you didn't overexert yourself, because you still have 2 more early mornings and 2 more races to go. But either way, hope you had fun. And we will be seeing you out there. We're going to be leaving here in a few hours to head out and get ready to get out to the expo, get our bibs, get our shirts, check out all the gear. And then, yes, we will be out there for the Hercules 10K taking place tomorrow. So if you're going to be out there, if you are out there, please stop by, say hello. Looking forward to meeting you all, and looking forward to a great, great race day. And hopefully that will be the case for you as well. Even if you're not part of the race, if you just happen to be out at the Walt Disney World Resort and you see us around, come over and say hi. That, is always the case. Always want you to stop by and say hi. If you recognize us, whether you lug the show or you just know us from social media, doesn't matter. We would love to hear from you, for you to introduce yourself. We love meeting people. So please say hi. Say hi. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, this was fun news. Not that we didn't know this was coming, but it was even more fun to hear about yesterday, because we did receive the official date for Phineas and Ferb, the new season of Phineas and Ferb that we've been waiting for a long time now. It'll be June 5th is when it's debuting. It'll be on Disney Plus on June 6th. But we got a trailer, which was so fun, and it looks like it's right back into that same world that we know, we love. Couldn't be more excited for more Phineas and Ferb. And we had someone on social media, which was funny, mentioned to us, hey, how about doing a watch party for those first episodes, or at least that first episode? Maybe so, but it's funny because Michelle didn't even see that post. And I was mentioning to her, oh, we finally found out. We showed her the trailer, found out, and she's like, maybe we should do a watch party. And I'm like, I just had someone suggest that on social media. I was thinking maybe not. But now that Michelle is thinking it, well, Michelle always does have the best ideas. So maybe we will do that. We'll let you know. We'll let you know if we do a watch party, because we'd love to have you join along for that, because love us some Phineas and Ferb. And maybe we can reach out to our friend who is a writer on Phineas and Ferb and see if he could join us for an episode again coming up soon. He also has a new book coming out. So good reason for him to come on. So we'll see. We're going to be reaching out to him very soon. We planned that already. Maybe even more so with Phineas and Ferb coming out soon. Don't know how much he can talk about Phineas and Ferb, I'll be honest with you. But love to hear about his new book. I'm talking about Joshua Pruitt, by the way. He's been on the show before. May reach out to him again to see about that. And if he can give us anything about Phineas and Ferb, even if it's just reaction to the first episodes, that's definitely a possibility. We'll see. We'll see. I have not contacted yet. We have not contacted him yet. So no promises. But it is in the back of our mind that we will do that for sure. So what else are we talking about? Well, we did receive some cool looks at the Disneyland 70th anniversary merchandise yesterday. And a lot of it, I love some of this merchandise that we got going on here. I mean, look at this stuff. Man, I am big fans of that. That Magic Band is very cool. That baseball jersey, that Disneyland 70 baseball jersey that you can see, I'm going to zoom in here, that you can see down here in the bottom left. Yeah, that might be for me. That might be something I want for sure. I'm not much of a Spirit jersey person, but that Spirit jersey looks pretty cool too. Some of the retro stuff that was out there as well. I love some of these hoodies. The one that I particularly love is this one on the bottom left that says Disneyland is the star, everything else is just the supporting role. Quote from Walt Disney. I love that hoodie. Don't get many chances to wear hoodies out here in Florida for much of the year. But that may be one I look into because that one's cool as well. But I love the retro gear. That's fun. The merch, always great merch, but the merch looks fantastic. What's this, Chris? Eileen is itching for another trip to Walt Disney World, but maybe you have to make it to Disneyland to get some of this merch. I know, right? Definitely. Eileen is Chris's wife, just so you know. But yeah, I think we all need a trip to Disneyland sometime. Get to the original park. Nostalgia. It is the place. It's the one place that Walt actually walked around in. He was on the grounds of where Magic Kingdom is. He was on the grounds around Walt Disney World, but not when it was built. He actually walked and rode on many of the attractions at Disneyland. That's reason enough to go visit for sure. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, today happens to be National Picky Eaters Day. We all have those picky eaters in our life. A lot of times it's kids. Sometimes it's adults. But we all have things that we don't like. There's all foods that we don't like. And there's some people that are like, I just want to stick to the things that I enjoy. I don't like to get adventurous. I don't need to be adventurous. I know what I like and it's good. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, Michelle and myself tend to, try new and interesting and different things, but that's for us. Everybody else, if you like, if I want to stick with chicken fingers and macaroni and cheese and buttered noodles or whatever it might be, it is all good. Stay with what you like. Stay with what you know. You do not have to. Don't let anybody pressure you into that. I need to try this food that I know I'm not going to be a big fan of. Enjoy what you like. Enjoy what you like. But it is a day to celebrate National Picky Eaters. Again, we all have picky eaters in our life, for sure. For sure. Something that some picky eaters may not get enough of is vitamin C. Today is National Vitamin C Day. And, vitamin C is really, really great. If you do have picky eaters in your life, you probably have to supplement them with, some sort of multivitamin, maybe a vitamin C pill, whatever. Vitamin C is very, very important. Obviously, we know about how it helps fight off illness, fight off colds, but it also helps lower blood pressure, helps fight off heart disease, helps with your skin. There are lots of things that vitamin C is good for. So it's always good to remember that vitamin C is important in our lives, especially today. And as you can see in the photo here, many ways to get great vitamin C. Of course, orange juice, oranges, citrus, the best well-known ways, but there are many other ways you can get vitamin C as well. One thing that maybe picky eaters will like, I know that I like it because it's chicken, it's ham, it's cheese, it's fried. Man, chicken cordon bleu. I mean, I'm not going to turn that down. That's for sure. And most picky eaters, I don't know. I mean, I know it's a little weird because some picky eaters don't like a lot of food together. They want their food separate. But this is all stuff that most picky eaters or many picky eaters like. And today's the day to have a little chicken cordon bleu. So how you make chicken cordon bleu, if you don't know, I mean, you can do it various different ways, but the traditional way is to basically flatten out a chicken breast, and then place some ham and some cheese in the middle. A lot of times it's Gruyere, but whatever cheese that you enjoy. And then you do a roulade. You wrap it up, bread the outside, fry it, finish it in the oven. Boom, chicken cordon bleu. Pretty darn good. It's a French dish, obviously. Cordon bleu actually is named after some of the knights. That was the highest order of knighthood in France. Let me see if I can get this right. I should have Michelle here to do a little French for me because she is much better at this than me. But it was l'Ordre des Chevaliers du Saint-Esprit. I don't know if that was good at all, but that's exactly what it was. Also, that group is where the term blue ribbon came from. That, so many people, the blue ribbons at the fair, the blue ribbons, for competing in any competition. Blue ribbons came from the same place. Interesting news. I like to pass on things that I read that I find interesting, and I hope you may not find them interesting, but hopefully you do. Hopefully you do. Hey, one more thing, or a couple more things, actually. It is National School Librarian Day. School librarians, very, very important. We need our school librarians to help us. Man, I know that so many things are found on the internet now, but I love still going into a library and reading about things and finding things. School librarians helped me get through. I mean, again, it's getting a little more passé now, but it's still important, whether it be to do research for a project at school or whether it's just for fun, to find out something you might enjoy reading. School librarians are there to help us out. And obviously, a lot of times, sometimes they're working as a volunteer. A lot of times they are underpaid for sure for all they do to help us out. And today also happens to be National Hug a News Person Day. News people, very, very important in our lives. I know that there's news people out there, some, depending on which side you lie on, maybe they're not your favorites, but they do help get so much information, so much, and they are important. No matter what anybody tells you out there, news people are extremely, extremely important, and news is very, very important. So today's a day to celebrate and hug a news person. Just please ask permission. As I will always say, for any hug a something day, always ask permission first. Don't just go up and hug somebody. Don't just go up and hug a news person. Ask permission first. But today is National Hug a News Person Day. And you can see here, these are some of our favorites. We love West 2 News. That's our favorite. Orlando News here, especially their weather. We love their weather department here, which is what we mostly watch the news for here in Florida, I'll be honest with you. But anyway, yeah, Hug a News Person Day. Okay, now, hey, if it's your birthday today, I jumped the gun a little bit earlier. Happy birthday to you. Here are some of the amazing people that you celebrate your birthday with. Bottom left there, do you recognize him? That is Hugo Weaving. He turned 65 today, born on this day in 1960. You may not recognize him there, but you probably know him from many of the great roles he's played in some of the biggest franchises out there. He was Agent Smith in The Matrix. He was Elrond in The Lord of the Rings, kind of the elf king. And he was Red Skull in Captain America, the First Avenger. So yeah, he's played huge roles in some of the biggest franchises you'll find anywhere. How about, of course, Robert. Speaking of Marvel, Robert Downey Jr., he turned 60 today, born on this day in 1965. What a great actor. Academy Award winner just recently, just last year, for being an Oppenheimer. But of course, he's Tony Stark. He was also, of course, in Sherlock. He was Sherlock Holmes. Coming up soon, he's going to be Dr. Doom. We saw the whole chair thing. We saw him finish it off in that sort of cast announcement for Avengers Doomsday. Can't wait to see what happens with that, how they transition him from everybody know him as Tony Stark to being Dr. Doom. I'm excited to see what they come up with for that. But yeah, love me some Robert Downey Jr. I'm a great magician / illusionist. Probably would like to be known more as an illusionist than magician. But David Blaine turns 52 today, born on this day in 1973. Someone we lost way too early, just an amazing, amazing actor. Heath Ledger would have been 46 today, born on this day in 1979. We lost him back in 2008, tragically. Of course, just what a spin as the Joker in Batman: The Dark Knight. But also he's played in so many other things. Nominated for awards for Brokeback Mountain. We loved him. Michelle and myself loved him in A Knight's Tale. One of our favorite movies is A Knight's Tale. If A Knight's Tale is on, I'm stopping. I'm watching. I don't care where it is in the film. I'm watching. I love A Knight's Tale. Paul Bettany also in that. Just great film. Alan Tudyk's in that as well. Fantastic movie. I love A Knight's Tale. And finally, Natasha Lyonne. She turns 46 today, born in this day in 1979. You may know her from, she was in, of course, the American Pie franchise, Orange is the New Black. More recently, she's been in a series called Poker Face. Funny comedian, great actress. Yeah, really, really great. Happy birthday to her. And again, if it's your birthday today, it's Friday. Celebrate all weekend long. Happy birthday to you as well. Shameless self-promotion time. We do have a new episode dropping on Sunday. We are going to be out there at Walt Disney World, but it's already in. It's ready to go. It's ready to drop on Sunday. We talk with Chris, the DCL cruising dad, all about Disney cruising, about his love for Disney cruising, about his website. And more recently, he was on the Disney Treasure. So we talked to him about the Disney Treasure, all the things that he enjoyed about it. And he drops so many amazing tips, so much knowledge. You're going to find some interesting things, whether you've sailed with Disney Cruise a lot or whether you've never sailed with Disney Cruise. He gives you some interesting information that you'll want to take in. And his website, the same way, dclcruisingdad.com, has fantastic information that you want to check out. So I'm very happy that we had him on the show. And this will not be the last time he'll be on the show because he was really, really interesting. And again, had some fantastic things to share as far as helpful information for you. And can't wait. I think you're going to love that episode. So please check it out. Please check it out. And the video version will be dropping sometime next week as well, if you prefer, for those of you who like the video versions more. All right, getting out of here now. Going to get ready. Got to get packed. Got to get going. Heading off to the Walt Disney World Resort. I will see you all out there for race day. Please, again, say hi. If you see us, we're excited for it. Maybe you'll see some pictures tomorrow of us in our outfits because we've been planning our outfits for the Hercules 10K. Hint on what we might be dressing like. We'll see if you can figure it out from what we kind of threw together. That will still deal with the heat. Okay. We'll see if you can figure out who we're attempting to be. But that would be a lot of fun either way. So yeah, see you out there. Thank you, Chris. I hope everybody has a great race day and a great weekend. I agree with you. Thank you, Chris, as well. All right. I'm going to be back. Won't be here tomorrow. I'm going to be honest with you. It's race day. We'll either be wrapping up our race and heading back to our resort, or we'll be back and I'm just not going to try and throw together a show tomorrow. So we'll not be here tomorrow. Expecting to probably be on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. We're going to be at Bay Lake Towers. So maybe a shot from there. We'll see. We'll see if I'm exhausted and need to sleep in. Maybe not, but probably will be here on Sunday. But either way, I will definitely be here Monday morning to keep on bringing this, hopefully, way to start your week the right way. So I'll see you either Sunday or on Monday. But until that time, keep on sharing that kindness. Please keep on sharing those smiles. Keep on. Please keep sharing those smiles. Got to get out of here. And keep on sharing that positivity. I'll be back sometime in the next few days to do all of that with you. Until that time, everybody, have a magical day. Have a wonderful weekend. See you later.